Madam Chairman, we're live.
Okay, welcome back to our February 10th morning meeting. Next up is our Buildings and Grounds, Director Klingen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So we're just trying to keep up with the ice and snow and stuff. Our drain out front is drained across the sidewalk and causes a bit of a mess. But and then when they plowed the snow this weekend, sometime they kind of burned it so the water didn't run across the sidewalk and into the gutter. So we got a little bit of an issue out there, but we got it all coned and ice melt on it and everything else, and caution sign out there right now.
We put in a French drain this year to try and eliminate that in future, or?
Well, that's kind of in that old corner where that tree is and stuff, and it's kind of a hard area to get, trying to keep the water away from the building and stuff there. They've had, I understand from the history, a leak there in the past. I know they should have taken that tree out when they built the building, but I guess there was a big hoopla about it, and no one let them cut it down. But it's, you know, it's going to be an issue down the road someday. And they did put a well, actually, like a rock sump in there, but it no longer functions or something. But anyway, that's always have that piece of ABS that runs from that drain out towards the retaining wall, try to get the water away from the building. And this year it kind of caused this issue. I don't know if it's because of the new sidewalk work or what really caused that, but that's kind of where that's what's kind of going on out there right now. We put our ice melt and sand and stuff on it, and I've got it all flat or marked off and stuff out there. Down at the Maritile Building, supposed to have a plumber come this week. He was sick last week. We're going to put a sump pump back in there behind that wall because it did start leaking again last week. I stopped the repair on it because there was no use putting the sheetrock back up if we're not going to address the issue. So hopefully he can get here this week if he gets better, and we're going to put at least one, maybe have to put two back in there to try and keep that water, because I'm kind of thinking we had that big shaker, that earthquake, and that may have shifted something, because for this to all of a sudden show up, you know.
Is this on the west side?
What's that?
Or is this on the west side that it's creating this, or on the east side? I was down there and looked at it,
Yeah.
and we've taken off the whole wall back to the studs.
Yeah.
But it's coming
Well-
through the actual room, isn't it?
What's that?
It's coming through like the utility room.
No, it's actually, if you look at the print, you know, you've got your crawl spaces under there. It's kind of on that east side of the building.
It is on the east side, okay.
Yeah, because if you go in the mechanical room, you got the stairs that take you up there, and you go into the first crawl, which is kind of the west side to about the center or the door you go in, and there's a bay, another bay, and then there's one more. And it's actually in with a print that lines up with that wall, and the bathroom is in the far bay. So if we can put a sump there and take it out the east side and try and dump it out that way, away from the building. And we may have to put one kind of in that center bay because it's damp in there too.
Okay.
And then once we get that in, then I have them go, you know, finish up with the repairs, because there's no use, you know, they're going to sheetrock it and put everything back together. And it's no, so hopefully, like I say, Jan from Red Steel Plumbing is going to come, but he got sick last week. So that's kind of where we're at down there. The 21st of this month is the final day to get bids in for the transfer station improvement. We do have a 10 o'clock walkthrough with any interested contractors that want to actually look at the site. So tomorrow at 10 o'clock. It's a volunteer deal if they want to come, you know, but we're going to do a walkthrough with anybody that wants to look at it tomorrow. And then we'll have the opening on the Monday, the 24th. So beyond that.
Fingers crossed. Do you have any interest? Anybody making calls?
You know, I'm not, they put my personal phone number on the website for some reason, so I've gotten a couple calls, people want to know what the deadline is and stuff, but everything's referred to Great West. They're handling the bidding and making a bidder's list and everything. So, but yeah, I had two call me, and it's in the Statesman and it's in the Star News up here also, so it's out there. I'm gonna have to probably get a tile guy in. Looks like we're getting some issue with the tiles in the shower stalls in the jail. It was brought to my attention. I got an email Saturday from one of the officers, and then Mitch went in and looked today, and it's getting quite extensive in the one. I have to inspect the other ones, but it's kind of around the bottom of them. So we have to have tile removed and redone to make sure it stays waterproof and stuff in there.
Not only that, but if they could take them up, that's dangerous.
Yeah, and stuff where they can cut, they're in there cleaning and scrubbing if the edge of that tile gets them. But I guess that's something I didn't think of going and inspecting the showers. I thought the jailers would notice it and notify us early because some of it's pretty extensive, so it's been going on for a while. But
Can we put anything other than tile?
What?
Can we put anything other than tile?
I'm surprised it's tile. I'm surprised they just didn't put a concrete floor in.
yeah, I just had you a
It's just
textured
any-
floor and with drain to it, but it is all tiled and stuff. I mean,
Concrete might be slick.
well,
You'd have to put
you
some kind
broom
of
it,
sanded.
and stuff. You can make it rough enough that
Okay.
you can, but at the time it was built, it's probably the most durable. They have fiberglass liners, bases you can put down over time. They can crack and leak. So tile was probably their best choice. Either that or they could have gone in and put like a roughened epoxy floor or something down in it. And it might be something. Look, we have to transition from the wall to the tile though, because they're tiled all the way up the walls. But the thing is, with the population we have, it's gonna have to be taken out of commission for a while and stuff. And then
Interesting.
they got some paint flaking on the roofs and stuff, and they're probably from the humidity and the steam. We're gonna have to address that too.
Is the shower facility separate from the rooms?
No, they're actually in the cells.
They're in the cells.
Yeah, that's what they are. So that's kind of the hard part. Anything you do with the tile is going to take a while. It's going to have to set for a while. They're not going to be able to use it
Right.
and stuff. So,
I would work with them and see if we can reduce the population maybe for
yeah,
just not taking any new inmates,
yeah,
just for a short window anyway.
yeah. I'm going to have to, get something coordinated with them. Still trying to get, I don't know what it is, the rep for Alliance up here for the washers and dryers. I did talk to him last year, and I don't know. Like I say, I wasn't too impressed with him over the phone, but I'm gonna have to call Salt Lake and see if there's somebody down there that can help me, since their local rep doesn't seem to want to and stuff. Because we do need to get a good. I mean, these will do 50 pounds, but we're probably going to have to run gas and maybe increase the duct size on the vents on them. But I mean, it's what we need in there if we're going to continue maintaining this population in there of people, of our inmates. It's just what we have in there is wore out to begin with, and it need higher capacity if they're going to be having maintain around 50 people all the time, 45, 50 people. So,
You have to get it set up, make sure everybody's in queue to do it when you can do it.
yeah.
Think you could run gas right now, but
Yeah, and I mean, we run the gas anytime, basically. We just,
Yeah.
I've run a lot of gas over the years. And, we get someone up here that's got a gas license, and then get us a route over there. You can get it up to the point of tie-in, and then find a T or something on the drip leg off of it and tie into it and go from there on it. After going through all the heat pumps, though, we got about 10 or 12 here in the core in the 3-story that need serviced and worked on, and a couple over there to get them up to snuff and run them properly. So it's a good thing we went through them, because I don't know if they've ever had any maintenance or gone through since they were put in.
probably not.
So trying to get them all up and running and stuff. So far, we haven't really had any cold related issues. Yeah, one in the second floor courtroom or jury room is kind of giving us a bit of a problem, but I got to get a hold of our control guys. I think it's more a problem with the thermostat. It's not working properly. So other than that, the oil heater at Lake Fork shop has got issues not working right now. The stack up about 15 feet blew out the side of it for some reason.
Oh my God.
So, but it's one they burn the waste oil in. So it's Viking. services out of Meridian take care of it. So I gotta get them up and see if we gotta replace the stack, clean it, what we gotta do. But, you know, that's got a really high ceiling in that shop out there. So
So do they have heat right now?
they do. It has a radiant system in the floor. Actually, you go into it right now. I went up and took pictures and stuff. I mean, it's warm enough to, you know, it's warm in there. It does, because it's got in the room behind it. It's got a small boiler and pumps, and it's got the tubing in the floor. So it feels comfortable in there to me.
Their side, the Park and Rec side.
They're all, you know, they got their own heat and stuff in there. They're good over there and things. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Can't really think of anything else right off the top of my head and stuff. That's kind of where we're at right
Are
now.
we getting on the list to be able to redo this before
Redo what?
the parking lot here? Oh, they redid it, didn't
Yeah,
they?
it's all done. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. All the parking lots. We got all that done last year. We got the deal patched over in the parking lot, so there's not an issue with the snowplow this year and stuff. So
We do need to get in line for the Ameritidal building. You know, make sure we are on somebody's radar on the Ameritidal building.
yeah, we'll have to
Probably needs to be done before we get people moved in there.
yeah, because there's no way we can tear it all out and have parking for constituents and personnel there. I need to talk with Dan down there, see about what kind of engineering we need to get to, you know, to engineer the draining and stuff on all that.
We should be doing all that right now,
Yeah,
so
so-
we're ready to go.
Yeah,
Get on somebody's schedule, because if we could get it done in April or May,
yeah, we'll have to put it out for bid and stuff because it's going to be a sizable project.
We need- if you could get that on your radar, then
Yep.
get that done sooner rather than later, so we can be
Yep.
ready to go.
Okay. Yep.
And then I asked Melissa to take a message to Allison. She needs to have her budget and, you know, information to you sooner,
Mm-hmm.
if she hasn't already, on what she's gonna need to have fixed down there this year on the fairgrounds.
Okay.
And I have that RFP ready to go out. Clerk Miller, did that get posted, or do you know where we're at?
I was kind of waiting for you,
Oh.
Madam Chairman, just to find out. We can post it on our website right away.
Oh, you
What's
sent me
that?
that. I was supposed to do, I've got an RFP ready to go, but I forgot I was supposed to do some kind
Just
of
the summary.
a
if you
summary of that.
Publish it in the paper.
Yeah, okay. I think that's noon today. I'll have to see if I can give them till, or have them give me till.
What's that for?
Oh, it's for the fairgrounds to do a full, basically a strategic plan for that fairgrounds. How to incorporate the fair in an event center.
Mhm.
So architectural work.
Yeah.
Darn it, I forgot about that, Doug. I'll try and get that done, but I
I
don't,
mean, it's March 10th is when we have it on the agenda, so we,
I'd like to give people time, but yeah, I'll try and get that, because we're not gonna hit the newspaper now this week. So I'll try and get that done, so we at least hit by the 20th. I may have to push that out a couple weeks on that. Darn it, I want to get that done.
Okay. Okay.
I hate it when things are on my plate and it's my fault.
Yeah. Well, it's you get a lot of things you got to try and remember, and
Oh,
That
way
was
too
when
much.
I know.
you Become chairman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I started on this before chairman.
Yeah.
All right. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yep, thank you.
Thanks, Scott.
Greg, if you want to put us on mute again.